because that's where you can look for the full cycle, from the design to construction to the operations to
But this is where
to
it was fundamentally wrong, but also a greedy idea to create one product to rule them all, one file format to
yeah,
include all the information in, because there's no way that that file
no
could
way.
hold all that information. Yet Revit essentially wanted to be everything, and so did ArchiCAD did to a certain extent, but it didn't have all the other bits and pieces that Revit had. And so the idea that you had this file that would grow to be something that you couldn't load, or you'd have people. I was talking to a friend, and he said that he got called in. He was the BIM manager, and his boss wanted to know why every morning he walked in, everyone was hanging around drinking coffee for 40 minutes before doing anything. He said, "Oh, we're just loading the model." I mean, that was built into the time. So there is the basic concept was wrong, and also, even if it worked, the reality is that we're a federated industry, and so you end up with an architectural model. The structural engineers build their own model because they don't trust the architectural model. The construction model is there because they don't trust anyone else's model. Everyone has to try and negate other people's errors. So we ended up with a multi-model BIM nightmare. And at the end of the day, the MEP engineers were normally the one that got all the bits together, who could do the clash detection, because no one else had all the information. And it wasn't a great workflow, and it's messy. And the other thing that was bad with it was that instead of helping automatic drawing output, people didn't like the drawing output, so they ended up sticking it in AutoCAD and making edits, which broke the link with Revit, and so then they had to go back into the model and output the drawings and then get it into AutoCAD and make the changes again.